Hello my lovely friends, it is Tuesday and I have another video for you for the Empty Box series, and you may have noticed that I have this experimental piece of paper that I had just played with. I actually stuck it on a background sheet just to flatten it out, straighten it out, and then I decided I didn't really like it like that, so I tore it off. And as you can see, it tore the paper, but the paints that I used, I got at Creativation. They're by PBO, and they are, they're pretty stinky. They have a very strong scent. I would assume they are not acid-free, but they are used for a type of heavier painting than typically used for scrapbooking. But I just wanted to play around, and it is kind of a thick textured paint, and I like the viscous kind of texture that it provided. So I took some of my punches. Oh, it's by PBO, which is PEBEO. It's mixed media by PBO, and it is the Discovery set. So you could probably find it in the art section at Michael's or online or Amazon or something like that. I'm sure PBO has its own website, but I grabbed a bunch of circle punches. I believe they are 1.5, 1 inch, half an inch, and 1.5 inch, and went to town on punching out these different colors. And it's a little bit unusual for me to use red, but you will see why I did that when you see the photo and some of the other elements I pulled in. So sometimes when I'm working through the empty box, I find that there's a color that I don't normally use, and yet I kind of end up with a bunch of it towards the end of the empty box, or maybe I notice it. Like this time I kind of noticed it straight off because I don't use a lot of red elements. And so I had a picture of Bab, and he was holding up a red shirt, and I thought, what better way to pull in red ephemera and stickers? And then I thought of this piece of paper I had played with. So I really do like how this turned out. It's just kind of messy and fun. I even pulled in some Lindsay Stamp Gang in a dark red called Peony Scarlet, and will splatter it around the page, and it matches very well. And I don't get a chance to use some of those darker colors. I actually was collecting, I don't know, I was on this Lindsay Stamp Gang kick, and I was just collecting every color they ever came out with. I don't know what was wrong with me, but some of the darker colors I've never been able to really utilize. I did some like canvas work and some heavy journaling at one point and used a lot of it then, but since that time I really just haven't had a chance to use it. So I'm glad I got to use some of it on this particular page. And you're going to see me go to town sewing on this page as well. I'm going to run it through my sewing machine and show you all of the thread lines that I put on the page there. And now I'm going to add even more sprinkles, which is the Shimmer's No Yoking, and also Shimmer's Hermit the Frog, which is a lovely green color. And then I'm also going to add that Lindsay Stamp Gang in Peony Scarlet Red. And I can't decide if I do that here. Oh, no. First, I'm going to add some of the Shimmer's Snow Wayman, which I forgot to write down. But, you know, I am Tuesday, so big shock there. Maybe I do the Lindsay Stamp Gang towards the end, because I do try to tie in some more of that red. So I grabbed this beautiful picture of this funny, fantastic, big panda bear of a man. We were shopping for a Prezi, and he had a friend that was having a birthday, and he wanted to make sure he got him a Prezi. So he liked this shirt. I should have bought it for him, but for whatever reason we did not. And I just thought he looked so happy that I had to scrap this photo. So I took this epoxy sticker from the Atwell collection from the empty box that says love. And I'm also going to pull from this Simple Stories chipboard that is from the Summer Days collection. And I'm going to add a little bit of floral elements and some fun little sunglasses. I end up popping up the sunglasses because of the dimension that the original chipboard makes, and I just wanted to make sure it's set up properly. So there's going to be a little bit of adjustment there to the bottom right of the photo in that cluster. I had thrown some Project Life and 4x4 squares from old We Are Memory Keepers into the empty box, and that's what I'm using to back my photo with. And since I added some thread to the page by sewing lines, I'm also going to add a little bit of tangled thread. And you're going to see me do that now. I'm going to work on just adding a little bit there underneath the word love. And also I will add some with another cluster I'm going to build to the upper left. So the little gold label that says Take Me Away is obviously from the Take Me Away collection. It is a chipboard piece from Paige Evans that was in my empty box, and I believe that survived the empty box #1 series. Also pulling a little bit of puffy stickers. I want to say they are from Amy Tan's Hustle and Heart. And there's some little cameras, and there's some little florals and some little hearts. And here's where I adjust those little glasses so that they are sitting up just the way I want, down on the bottom right. I did pull this piece of washi that was thrown in the empty box. It's an old Freckled Fawn piece. I had that in my stash, and I was trying to use up some of my Freckled Fawn. You're going to see me use that throughout this series, which I took a break. I used to have Freckled Fawn Fridays, and I would try to use as much Freckled Fawn on a page as I could, and I just got to a point where I was like, this is not really completely my style, and I'm tired of using it. So then I kind of decided to take a break from it, but now I'm trying to integrate it into my empty box series. The little van and the sunshine are also from Amy Tan. Not sure what collection that is. And Where We Belong, I really couldn't tell you where that came from. That could be from anywhere. So I'm just securing down some of these chipboard pieces and making sure they do not pop up off of the page later. And I love these little puffy stickers. So cute. That little label says Together Forever, and underneath it I'm going to put a Heidi Swap gold label that says Fabulous. And I have noticed, I don't know if I got a bad batch, maybe you can tell me if you have these acetate stickers from Heidi Swap. I know they come in a variety of colors, but the gold is rubbing off on mine. So do they all do that, or is it just my set? Because it's actually coming off on the packaging. So, oh, I guess I lost a little bit of footage. I did add the word downtown and some Freckled Fawn stickers and the word loving with a little bit of thread behind it. And I did finish up with some sprinkles from that Lindsay Stamp Gang Peony Scarlet Red. And you can see how messy and beautiful it is there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have another for you very soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.